Okay, today I'm going to show you how to use Chemical 14 antibacterial all-purpose cleaner. Prior to doing this job, you need to have gloves and safety glasses. Prior to using any chemicals, you need to make sure and have looked at the material safety data sheet, which has the chemical product and company identification, composition information and on the ingredients, hazardous information, and first aid measures for this specific chemical. You can also do a task safety assessment after using the chemical for the first time, which is also located in the kitchen. If you have any questions about the chemical, you can speak to your supervisor, chef, or anybody that's in the kitchen that has used the chemical prior to you. Before doing so, you need to make sure and have the number 14 yellow bucket. Make sure it is clean and sanitary for the use of the chemical. You also need to use clean towels that have not been used for any chemical or anything at all. So what you want to do is take your bucket and the clean towels, go to your multi-purpose cleaner station, turn it on, let it run for 3 seconds to clear any other chemical that has been used in it or water. That way you're not mixing chemicals. Place the bucket in the sink. Put your towels in the bucket. And what we're going to do is lightly soak these towels . So the chemical absorbs into the towels. Once you've done that, you only need a little bit of water, enough to cover the towels. What you want to do is lift them out, make sure they're nice and wet. Let them drain a little bit. You don't need to wring it out too much, just enough to where it's not too covered with water. Pour the chemical out. Place the towels back in it, and then you're going to fill the bucket with the chemical. This chemical is mixed with water through the multi-cleaner system, so you do not need to add water to it. You want it about half to 3/4 full of water. You can lift it out and place it where it needs to be placed. Shortly after you filled it, you can do a test on it to see how much the chemical versus the water is in there. And what you want it to read at once you test it is at 400 parts per million. If it's above or below that, then you need to speak with your supervisor to get the multi-cleaner adjusted to where the chemical in the water is balancing itself out. It needs to be at 400 parts per million for this chemical. And that's how you properly use Chemical 14 antibacterial all-purpose cleaner.